every time that plays, I'm just like, thank you, Megan. Thank you. Thank you. It cracks me up. Hi, my name is Charlie. And if you subscribe to my things, you probably got a lot of things for me today and more on the way. But we'll talk about that more later. I am joined today by, if I can click buttons, my husband.
Me!
Who's sitting across the room from me. So there may be some, echoing.
Sometimes I project.
Tom, who is putting up with all our crap. And Carrie, who needs a new laptop so she can join us in the game.
Yes.
So, going to
just to
game
be able
screen.
to play mine without lag.
And going to the game screen without putting the game up first. Yeah. I should have been doing a lot. On top of the paid gig and the game design, in the last 2 days, I have written 4 posts and 2 poems. Yay.
Look at you being productive.
Brian got me edumatated, and, well, it's Imulk and Bright and Blessed Imulk to everyone. And let's just say, got hit by the inspiration when I decided to take a break and wrote a very bellicose poem. Yeah. That'll be probably coming out in a couple Sundays.
Nice.
Boom. What?
I don't think that's gonna work.
No and boom.
To quote my daughter, it goes crash boom.
Yeah. That one does too.
It's time to bring the Black Eyed Peas back. Boom, boom, boom.
I want to click to the bottom. Click to the bottom.
How is that not a Macklemore song?
What, click to the bottom?
Like, doesn't that sound like Macklemore trying to be sexy?
Hey,
It definitely kind of sounds like Little Dicky trying to be sexy.
Yeah, it does.
It exploded. Well, that one kind of worked. I can't see where I'm jumping, though.
I mean, really, though, where was the song at no point in the last 20 years of click it, double click it now? Click it again.
Click it really good.
And as somebody who listens to a lot of nerdcore, I still haven't heard that song. And that's a genre made to make that song.
Yeah. It should be a thing. Here we go.
It really should. I'll be sharing my screen in a minute. I forgot to load the game.
There we go. They're all circling like little sharks. See, I believe that's Miss Lynn's over there. Let's see.
You are so not ready for a cicada.
Oh, I'm half ready for a cicada, but that's also why I made sure to put down a portal and build it up real good. I also don't have a black metal axe, so I really don't want to mess in Miss Lynn's yet.
You are the opposite of ready for a cicada.
What?
You are the opposite of ready for a cicada.
I actually I'm almost fully armed and operational.
See, you say this, but I watched you struggling with those tar slimes last week.
Oh, yeah, fully armed and operational yet. Hey, Tom. Join me.
Brian wants to kill you.
Yeah. By the way, is the server being run locally or on the or on NVIDIA?
It's on NVIDIA.
Because I am getting some weird glitches.
Oh. That's definitely Miss Lynn's. Okay, I'm backing back out because that is death.
Well, I just got into the server, so I can't speak to whether or not that's
Oh.
Like, I went from somewhere in the meadows to some land that had been, partly worked on, to inside the castle, inside of the workbench.
Huh.
Like, I don't know if it's doing some weird asset loading or what, but
I'm just running around randomly to see if I can get any weird errors. I see you zipping back and forth because you're in the chicken pen.
why am I moving backwards though?
I don't know. You're sliding backwards.
Yeah.
Moonwalking.
And the chickens are interesting. The chickens are also moonwalking.
Does this need to be reloaded or something?
Let's try that.
Reloading
Everybody
the whole
out.
thing? Okay.
Everybody
Out of the pool.
Found the foulings. Let me get over where it's safer-ish to log out.
If I can get out, I'm not getting a. There we go.
Let's do a full car game off.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the chickens were walking backwards.
I'm gonna quit fully out and load it.
I didn't notice anything
Fully reload
weird
it.
with my character, but I was watching Tom move in all manner of modern horror trope ways. And I think that's the easiest way to say it. That kind of weird herky jerk walk thing that they, is in all of the horror movies now. Like, we're going to cut the film like this was stop motion, even though it's a guy in a suit. And the chickens were also walking backwards. And I never saw a chicken walk forward. All of the chickens were walking backwards. Wow, it's not wanting to cancel the game.
Yeah, it's wrapping stuff up.
Yeah, maybe something over there.
Maybe a few minutes on this one. So I reached over to
Like I said, it was weird what I was encountering. Kind of like whenever I'm not paying attention and my hands come near me. And it's like, oh, what pretty hands. Oh, that's right, that's me.
I had a friend who was a hand model, and
So I don't know if anybody.
way too often we'd be sitting at the bar, and he would just start staring at his hands and just go, "I'm so glad that I'm not into hands, because I would never leave the house." And I'm just like, "Yeah, but you are a little narcissistic." And he's like, "Nah," and Kim would pull out a mirror and hold it up to him, and he would just get lost for a minute. Like, yeah, sure, you're not narcissistic. It's fine. It's fine. You're fine. We're all fine.
Should be back up. Or going back up now.
You're loading and
unloading. Yeah.
There's a difference between the server's up and you're still loading. You're still sharing, by the way.
Oh, good. Okay. I was about to say, am I still sharing?
I don't know if anybody's.
There we go.
Saw my posts on. I put up the same thing on Blue Sky, Threads, and Facebook. I was having some really weird dreams last night, and I don't remember much of them, except for one part where somebody randomly handed me a check for $10,000. Like, hey, you look like you could use this. So how do I make that real?
If you're one of the folk that believes in manifestations, and you just keep visualizing that moment.
That would be really helpful. Huh?
Said if you're one of those folks that believes in manifestation, then just keep visualizing that moment.
Now I've just got Rocky Horror playing in my head.
Really helpful.
Don't dream it. Be it.
they just race up the tree and attack you?
Yes.
In a very tight line formation.
Well, they had to. It's a narrow path. They fall off the tree if they veer too far one way or the other.
Yeah, but that does mean that they fixed the falling pathing.
True. They didn't Larry Moe Curly yet.
Yeah, they didn't ziggy zag it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to get back in now.
Yeah, because they move very much like in a wolf pack, but this is taking advantage of my terrain, where I forced them into a narrow line where they couldn't surround and attack me. And I think I just found the thing we were looking for. Uh-oh.
My daughter watches too much Spidey and Friends on Disney Junior, and I see those fullings, and I just think little green goblins.
Yeah.
Okay, I am back in. It took a minute for the chickens to load.
Ooh, I see a
All right, let's
fire.
see if I can get in.
The chickens are walking forward. The chickens are now walking forward.
Yay!
So at
Now
least
let's see if
whatever
it's
was...
just me. If I just have an unnatural effect on them.
Oh, son of a gun. I shot a dwarf. Run away!
Whoa!
Retreat! Yeah! It just suddenly rained way more fire than I wanted.
Why are you attacking the
I
dwarves? There
saw
are
a flame
fat.
in the mist. I saw a flame in the mist and I shot it because I thought it was
That
a
doesn't
fouling.
sound smart.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. Thankfully, he's no longer. Tar. Oh,
After all, Tar.
yeah, 2-star falling. I'm out. Run away. He's not so much a problem. It's all the other ones that are going to be around him. So I'll lead them into the swamp and let them fight.
So I see Tom back in the chicken coop. At least for me, the chickens are still moving normally.
Yeah, I seem to be
There's a
doing
wraith.
okay.
One star Kroger.
Yeah, I'm not sliding around now.
Yeah. Said wraith. I got a lot of armor. He doesn't hit as hard. Where's the foulings at? Oh, there they are. They got distracted. Oh, did the leeches get them? Oh, Desquito. Desquito versus Wraith. Let them fight. Uh-oh.
That's a weird thought.
They're still chasing me.
Are you okay?
I will be.
Not you. I hear Carrie making the giggles. Something untoward is happening over there.
No, I'm watching the
comedy ensue. Oh, gosh.
entertainment on the screen.
Low on stamina. Oh, that's what's wrong. Crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, gosh. That was the 2-star. There we go. Let them fight. Wraith's gone. I think they got the 2-star as well.
It does make
Two
sense,
stars
right?
behind him. Oh, he just popped him like a thing that go boom. I'll lure him over here to bad ideas. Oh! It's called Deepwater. Combat advantage. Come get me.
I don't think the swamp creatures got the 2-star fulling.
No, but it gets deep enough he has to swim. And if he has to swim, I can get him. Which is why he's trying to cross where he's trying to cross. Oh no. If I can pummel him before he gets to high ground, I can take him out. The other guy's nothing. And I get to collect all that lovely loot.
Lovely, 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 lovely loot.
Oh, part of being able to do dumb things and wandering in places I may or may not have been wandering in is utilizing one's terrain. This is why you often see me running edges of biomes.
Yes, that's why.
Well, because I can duck and weave and have
Uh-huh.
them fight each other.
Uh-huh.
And I can come back and collect the goodies.
Uh-huh.
And this one I need to do very carefully, or I'll have a tar on me. Ooh, another one. And that's actually a falcon. Got him. Oh, there's the rest of them. There we go, daylight. Now, hopefully that dwarf's not still mad at me.
I wonder if some of it is I probably need to restart my computer because everything's a bit funky.
You still having some wonkiness?
A
Oh,
little bit. Like just, delays in response.
Okay.
But it's not just Valheim, it's also just my computer.
Okay. Where you're at, Tom, be careful when you enter the plains. A little bit, I guess if you're facing into it, a little bit to your right, I guess west, is a tar pit.
Mm.
You basically want to run along the...
Sorry, the sound of pure joy.
If you run along the edge of the Mistlands, you'll be all right. As far as the tar pit is concerned.
I'm just saying we need to make it short and make it a really short, and just have it just be that where you're at, Tom.
Yeah.
If you play Valheim, you'll understand and you will laugh.
That's a lot.
Tell me about my imminent death.
That's a lot of fighters. Is that a village? I thought this was the thingy. Uh-oh.
Mr. Spence is apparently also playing Valheim.
Ah. Join us. And die. I mean, wait, not that part.
Playing with you?
Have we ever formally invited Fairy Law Gaming to join us?
I don't know if we have or haven't.
Like I know I've often felt like the invitation is just there, but I don't know that I've ever spoken the words aloud. Might have to.
You're just, you know.
I'd have to fix that.
We found the altar for Yugluth. It's right next to the flipping village.
Well, of course it is.
Oh, did you find the Disquito, Tom? Thank you. Yeah. I heard him buzzing around. Here, we can go back to back. Okay, hold up. We're gonna claim this rock in the name of the beginning of the fort. I'm actually gonna build us something a little bit better, but we'll start here. And we'll put a table down and start our build. Because okay, well I should probably put a here. We'll do that in a portal. I believe one is open. We'll try this in case we make a mistake and draw too much attention. And then I'll try to get some stuff built up so we can have a safer place, because that rock might get eaten in the fight, depending on what's in the village. And then if you want to start playing with the village, yeah, one works. Okay. Oh, actually, I should ditch the stuff. I'll ditch the stuff and I'll come back. Just trying to remember how many boards it was. I wonder if it was 2 or 4. I think it's 4. I don't know. I figured out some ideal measurements on how to put down a perfect battle or pen. Oh, the luxes. We should try not to kill or aggro those luxes. Feed them berries. We need to tame them.
I got some berries with me.
Oh, good. I picked up some as well. I'll make sure to leave them on me. I just want to get this stuff processing because we're going to want a black metal axe.
They're happier if you give them barley.
Yeah, I'll grab some barley. How about that? That's a great idea. Thank you, Charlie.
They will eat the cloudberries, but they are drawn to barley.
Yeah, they'll convert so fast.
We do have a bunch of barley, don't we?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I went out and replanted an entire field again.
I'm doing that with onions right now.
On the pre-game. I was pre-gaming. There we go. I'm going to use terms in a way that's not exactly right.
I was going to say that
makes me giggle.
That means something completely
different. You're surprisingly sober.
Well, I was pre-gaming. I was playing the game before the game. I was getting stuff set up.
And see, there's really not a good option to that because pre-streaming just sounds really dirty.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like I left a mess somewhere.
Yeah, like that's 100% a no.
Oops, not one. 1. Oh, barley. Go to farm. Okay. Sorry, my brain. Sometimes I have to give myself verbal instructions to keep my brain on target. It's definitely a day. Although I had a fun thing happen today where I learned that I have done some really good training for the employees, because I had one employee stop and caution me not to hyperfixate on this one particular thing, because the way I was talking, it sounded like I might have been, and I thought that was really cool because
you have a tendency to hyperfixate.
I do have a tendency to hyperfixate, and I've trained them well enough to know that this is the life of a neurodivergent, and working with a neurodivergent, and some of the things that one must be cautious about. Ooh, oh crap! Tom, run! He's up top. It doesn't work. These goggles, they do nothing. Oh wait, that wasn't a good spot for it. Let's split that up. That's a Simpson reference for all those who didn't catch that.
For the children.
For the chillins. Where is the other one at?
Okay, how did that fulling not get hurt at all from that stomp?
Oh, nope. They are immune to the attacks of the great ones. I'll see if I can't get the fling off you while you run and dance.
Portal, and that should help.
Oh, he's got a spear anyhow. He's going to destroy everything up top, possibly.
That's why I'm going to leave.
I guess I could just rebuild it if he does. I left food at the bottom. Oh.
I've created a bunch of fires. Everything's fine.
Pop goes the fooling. He's like waiting. Don't portal back yet. He is literally camping. Oh, now he's trying to destroy it. By trying, I mean successfully destroyed it. Okay, I'm going to put that portal down over here. And we'll let him sit there and eat. It's not like it's necessarily safer, but it doesn't have a thing trying to destroy it.
Yeah.
There you go. I went further up the hill.
So it looks like I booked another paid teaching gig. So
What you gonna teach?
Woo!
it's going to be 2 things at one event, and so I'll be doing a workshop on druidry and a workshop on community development, community growth, and how to attract attention. Basic marketing stuff. So if anybody's going to be in the area around Cape Cod,
One of them is getting tamed. And oh, don't. It's so slow. He stung me, flew away, and then I swing. There we go. Oh wait, no. No,
No,
bring your
do you
water.
think it's safe to approach Brian?
Yish. As long as you
Oh,
don't go too.
that is how I die.
Yeah, the angry buffalo lizard is running around the rock and stomping. Oh, felling! So sneaky. I need to find out what the orientation of this is. I think I hear bubbling sounds.
Hey, Spence. Brian and I are just being foolish. I'm trying not to die.
I'm planting a garden.
I'm like, I think I hear bubbling sounds, which if I do, that means there's another tar pit right here. Which also means we're going to have to take care of it, because that's going to be a problem. Uh-oh.
Seriously, why does this thing always find me?
Oh, he was stomping you. Okay. I heard sounds and I'm like,
Brian, that is just cold.
what?
He's stomping you. That's okay. What
okay,
the
I'm sorry.
hell?
No, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant, I thought there was a tar about to blast me off the top of my post.
That's cold.
A half-tamed angry lizard bison is one thing. We could run and dodge that pretty easily. Uh-oh. Oh, no, there is one.
Foolish in Valheim? Never heard of such a thing.
Look at him.
Oh, dang it.
We were having a conversation about whether or not we had ever formally invited your mister to join us if you ever wanted to. And we can't remember if we've ever actually said the words out loud.
Yes, there's a tar pit nearby. Yeah, what Charlie said. So,
There better be a bunch of bronze. Or
not a bunch, but there should be a fair bit. Oops. Dang it.
what level are you? Yeah, quality 1.
What do you need to bronze what?
This stupid ground thing. It just keeps dying on me.
Oh, you need to upgrade it. There should be plenty to upgrade it. Oh, here comes another patrol.
This is, I think, like I'm not even halfway done. Well, I may be halfway finally done with the new giant field. Which, for context, I want to flip over to my screen real quick. There we go.
Gotcha.
See the new giant field.
Wow.
The wall used to be here, and so I extended it out to here, and the wall also ended about here, and I pushed it out to there because I'm tired of running out of
Is that
veggies.
the starting homestead?
It's over here. It's on the side over there. That's the starting homestead over here. But now the actual farm is basically the same length as the chicken coop. And much longer. And almost the entire length of the original homestead.
Oh, wow.
Ben says, "Oh, why am I like this? I was just talking today about how glad I am to have a break between projects because I didn't have yarn for my next project and I needed a break. And then I dug through my stash until I found acceptable yarn for my next project."
That sounds about right.
Hi. What?
I mean, is not the most mean thing you can ever say.
Just stuck her head in my garbage can.
Somebody who does, yarn work is, have you looked through your yarn collection?
Have you not checked the box of gay yarn? I think if it's going to make the sound of you using the hammer when you're upgrading stuff, it should animate you using the hammer to upgrade stuff.
There you go.
Darn it.
Build books devs. Oh, I can see the tar pit now. Wow, that guy wandered pretty far.
Well, it's because it was after me.
Oh, he chased you over?
Died.
Oh,
It's probably safe to head back over to Brian now. Or to Tom.
Tom's dead.
Tom's dead.
Tom's not here, man.
Wait. So then we have
Tom
it.
did his stupid.
Hold on. Let me find it.
Oh, that laughter. I could take a shot at him.
We haven't done this in a
Don't do that
while.
yet.
We haven't used this banner.
Tom's dead or mortal peril or
Nikki Viking Run.
Naked Viking Run.
Nikki Viking Run.
Spence has said more. I just can't remember when you said last. Or
Okay.
Let's see, where are we?
So now that I figured out what the
I say I think the next one is now I'm frogging a 3-year-old UFO so I can turn it into, hey, my yarn collection is actually very small. This yarn was in my fabric drawer. I most really didn't want to work with wool ease. Apparently so much I'm willing to use acrylic instead, since I already had it in my stash and all. I mean, haven't we all been there?
There we go. Now I have found the middle.
Haley has opinions about acrylic yarn.
I mean, you can actually make acrylic yarn much softer with just a little treatment of fabric softener.
I'm using acrylic for my quilt right now.
Yeah.
Because a really big ball of it was on sale at Joann's. Yeah, like a 40% off sale at some point. And I'm like, yes, please.
Gets you every time.
That at least cleans it back to there. Okay, so what am I at? 2?
I just want to pick up some pretty sizable Tunisian crochet hooks or some that with a loop chain on them so I can start making some clothes.
Oh, I forgot to grab the loop. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
She says, I refuse to spend money on acrylic that isn't Blake and Chenille because I am both a hypocrite and against acrylic/polyester fibers in clothing in general.
As a child of the 70s, I am so used to polyester. I mean, I know it technically wasn't illegal to make things out of cotton or wool when I was a kid, but
it sure felt that way.
Yeah.
It's just like people who find that shit comfy are lying. No mind changing allowed.
Oh, I'm not saying I find it comfy, but it's kind of like, you know, that thing that your family makes that, you know, technically is just like poison. There's nothing healthy about it. It's not really sustaining your body. It's just technically keeping you alive. But you ate it a lot when you were a kid, so you crave it.
Yeah.
Like it's an odd comfort thing. Not that it's comfortable. It just, you know, familiarity.
Wait, which portal is my body
I'm
through?
thinking about my dad's mac and
1.
cheese now.
Okay.
There.
And we're looking up into the stream. I can say it. My grandmother used to make a wonderful thing that she called shit. And it was delicious. It kind of looked like what it was named after. That's why she named it that. Even had little bits of corn in it.
Oh, that was the portal. Okay.
Apparently, what had happened was she was trying a new meatloaf recipe and it went horribly wrong, but in a way that was oddly satisfying. Like, I can't say that it was actually delicious. And I would never say that it was healthy. You know, every now and then. Every now and then.
Yeah, I second that with the ramen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one.
It's trash, but
You can actually buy ramen noodles that aren't too expensive, that aren't like 100% poisonous. they take like 6 minutes to cook instead of like magically fast. But and remarkably, they need seasoning because they don't have all the salt necessary to kill a full-grown male elephant.
Mm. Brian, I may need you to take out those tars before I can get my stuff back.
Oh, the tart. Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, let's see what we got going on here. Whoa, skeleton. I sat down. I'm like, yeah, just sit down with him. It surprised me. I hit all the wrong buttons.
Hashtag low key, high key lives on ramen.
Where's your body at over there? Keeping the map.
It's in the ravine right between the tar pit and I guess maybe a village or whatever that little stone structure is on the other side of that stream.
Oh, is there any tars left in the tar pit?
There's one. It hit me 4 times in a row. There might be 2.
Yeah, here we go.
As Ben says,
Hey, I
also
got one.
more of a justification for this yarn was how excited Pizza Demon got when he saw the color.
So we're launching what we're calling our Wine Rack at Home menu, which is a take and bake menu. And I just thought about something, Brian.
What's that?
Since we're going to be having a lot of gluten-free stuff on there, we have to figure out a way to do your gluten-free ramen as one of the offerings. Do you know how many of the gluten-free people around here will go crazy
Oh, yeah.
for that?
Oh, no. I got hit and I'm slowed. Ah, crap.
As somebody who has a very strong noodle addiction, I had it the first time he served it, and there were a lot of very concerned people because all of us thought he was lying.
Yeah, they thought I put gluten in it.
Yeah.
They thought they were regular ramen. This whole entire thing is BS. I think I got them all.
Okay.
Come on over. You might have to run around a bit.
Now.
I don't see your body over here.
It's in the stream right past the tar pit.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Oh, come on.
What?
You left
this guy again.
some, offensive stuff right in the path.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
you actively killed him.
Careful, there's a skeleton stuck in the tar. But yeah, here's your body over here. Once you get your body, we can drain the pit at least and put up a bunch of benches to keep them from spawning. Actually, I'll start with the benches because we can drain it right into the creek.
Alrighty.
I'm not going to go and get all environmental and preachy. I'm not going to get all environmental and preachy. It's
I
just
know, I just said drain the tar into the creek.
It's just a game. It's just a game.
just a
It's fine.
There's that skeleton. Oh, the dummy just ran back into the tar. Also, be careful when you go to dig the tar out. There might be a surprise skeleton. Oh, no, he got out again.
I mean, if that is not Brian.
Yeah. I put down workbenches to prevent more tars. I'm going to go back to the main project I'm working on over here and leave you with the pit.
So the reason that is such a triggering thing is we lost my grandfather's property to industrial runoff that got into the creek and poisoned the land.
Yeah.
And because this is America, they got to pay us basically pennies per acre.
Which they wanted the land in the first place, didn't they?
Yep.
So they basically destroyed the land to take the land.
Yep.
Cheap. It's a very Empire-esque move.
Yep.
Except for they thankfully didn't try to kill everybody off the land. But Considering there's a bunch of
I can't
holler folk around,
imagine
that would have
why
been.
Charlie really enjoys the what's that horror short story podcast you've been listening to the last couple of years?
Oh, the
Oh.
old Gods of Appalachia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a reason for that. Oh, several reasons actually, but that's definitely one of them.
I want to keep listening to it, but I'm with Peanut in the car so much that
Yeah.
not safe for 4.5-year-old.
No.
Guess
My
what?
my sister would disagree with you, at least when I was that age. Like I don't. She did that with her own children, but there's a reason I am how I am.
When you can mess the child up and then hand them back to be somebody else's problem,
Yeah. No.
Okay, what was this count again? Dang it. Lost my count. 4. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, that is part of
4,
my dislike of Beetlejuice is
7,
a
8.
family member in giant air quotes. I'm gonna say she's technically blood related, but we don't talk to her anymore. Thought it would be fun to make like 3-year-old me watch that movie. And I got very scared of it. Especially
Like, I know-
the stair banister scene. And then just associating that movie with her. So maybe one day I'll get over that and give the movie a chance again because it's one of Joe's favorites. But
It's one of my favorites as well.
It's a great movie.
But
I just need to get over that associating it with her.
Yeah.
Winona Ryder is classic in that movie. And I
Now you're
just
kind of
love
making me want to go watch that movie Winona Ryder. Was it Winona? Yeah. Bothered a writer for 20 plus years to write another movie just for her. The one I think it's the one that shoot. I think it was the writer for Heathers.
Oh, Heathers.
I think it's something like Sex and Death 101 is what he ended up writing and her being in.
Okay, so all of the
Another favorite movie that I of with Winona Ryder in it is Little Women. I mean, just that version of Little Women is just classic, and I love it so much.
I love the whole, like, you can tell a lot about women based on which Little Women version do they like. And they will judge each other so much over it. It's just like, go on.
I also
I'm here
haven't
for the
seen the
show.
most. I also haven't seen the most recent one as much as I wanted to. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, me neither.
But like, it is right up there with, which sense was it? Pride and Prejudice. Are you into? I'm just like, I'm gonna
Look,
watch people really lose it.
I'm not saying that they're
I'm
not
gonna
better
say
Pride
that
and Prejudices, but Colin Firth for the win. Always have a problem. A Snixy problem named Colin Firth.
I read Little Women in school when I was in like maybe 6th grade. It was, and the only Megan, if Megan were here, she would say it doesn't count. But the only Pride and Prejudice film I've seen in its entirety is Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Yeah, I have to agree with Megan on
Joe
that.
took me to see that as a Valentine's date just before we got engaged. Because Matt Smith was going to be at Wizard World in Cleveland.
I will say the winner for one of my favorite Matt Smith performances and the most brutal portrayal he's ever done of a person who at the time was still alive was his Prince Philip in The Crown.
I still have to finish watching that. I watched the first part of the first season. Wow, my phone is slow. I just got the notification of the Discord message of the StreamYard link.
Oh wow.
Well, Carrie, are you going to join us?
You know, stuff. Nope. There's somebody coming. I hear him. It's a fouling. Oh,
By the way,
wait.
Spence said,
Crap, he said there's nothing.
let's see. In May, when you come to Michigan, we'll MST3K with you and overwrite the old memories with new ones. And Spence never saw or read any of the Little Women, but both Pride and Prejudices have their places and values, an entirely valid take. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies has the absolute best proposal/rejection scene ever. The Keira Knightley Pride and Prejudice is vibes all the way down.
I mean, that's just how you describe Keira Knightley.
I mean, it is the one thing she is good at.
Like, I am a very, very, very not into women kind of guy, but I understand all the love for Keira Knightley. I understand that.
Come on. Stupid tree.
Get rid of the tree.
I just remember
There we
going
go.
to see Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies and being terrified that Matt Smith's character
That's going to be on
was
my head. There we go.
like gonna die.
I mean, but other than Doctor Who, Matt Smith is always somebody who plays characters that kind of need to die.
Yeah, a lot of the time.
Like,
It's kind of his thing.
It really
you kind of
is.
hope his character dies most of the time.
See, I haven't seen much of his work outside of Doctor Who, so
Oh, he is mostly evil.
Special kind.
Like, them casting him was the only reason I started watching House of the Dragon, because I was like, he plays evil, plotting villain so well.
I mean, look, when we can all be honest, Matt Smith barely looks human.
That's a selling point.
So it's understandable that, yeah, they tend to cast him for, inhumane, evil people.
just like kick the log.
Yeah, I'm like, there's a tree in the way. I'll just kick it off this. I'm going to go with full visibility. Actually,
Veronica made me watch Jessica Jones. I binged the first season in an entire day.
The
And
first season is very good.
Very
It's
good.
hard to watch, but it is very good.
oh my gosh, it was so hard to watch, but I could not turn it off.
Yeah, like, that is...
some stuff.
And it was during the period where I was like in between jobs, so I didn't have anywhere to be.
And in a sentence that will surprise no one who knows me and get enough course from everyone. David Tennant kind of reminded me of one of my exes in that.
Yeah. Well, Spence said, I love the 6-hour Pride and Prejudice miniseries, but watching it always feels like I'm missing something I can't quite place.
I watched in high school English class, we did British Lit. And we watched Emma with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Mm.
And Ewan McGregor is in it. And this was the height of my Moulin Rouge fandom obsession. Like Veronica and I could watch that movie and almost memorize it by the end of my senior year of high school. So seeing him in that movie, I was very happy and very excited to watch this film. And there's a scene where he gets up, where she's playing the piano, and he gets up and sings with her. And I'm sitting there, and I've got both hands on my chin, and I'm like, just got the biggest cheesy grin on my face as I'm watching this movie. And I didn't realize that I was like kind of like half sliding out of my seat. When the teacher turned the lights up at the end of class, I had to like readjust myself, and because I was swooning so hard, and the kid sitting behind me was like, are you okay? Like, you were having a moment there, girl. I'm like,
And that
yeah,
freak so
I'm good.
Are you blind?
Better. Take notes,
Are
buddy.
you deaf? I could listen to Ewan McGregor sing.
Let's do that. Hey, Tom, will you go destroy Portal 1?
Okay. I was just putting some stuff up, so I'll go pass through it real quick and destroy it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And
Well, actually, no, don't worry about it. I'll go through it.
I'm literally about to.
Oh, you're about to? Okay, go ahead. Go for it.
Yeah, it's like, just let me pull out my hammer.
I guess I can go figure out how to spell Yagluth.
Oh, my brain just went full on Dr. Horrible sing-along blog for a second. Christian Nathan filling.
There we go. I put it on the map. Oh, I guess I should repair my stuff.
Alrighty. Be right back.
Okay.
Don't get too mad at me.
Get tucked nice to the
No
kitty
one
cat.
needs to hear me scream as you bleed me dry.
Yeah. Okay, so that's got to be upgraded.
Where's the dog?
Oh, she's down there. She's being a good girl. She knows not to do that up around us or near the speakers.
Look, she may know, but
Yeah, she actually got down onto the floor to do some of that kind of grooming. The more we'll call it aggressive grooming. Because she usually gets in trouble if she does aggressive grooming.
She shakes the chair, which shakes the whole freaking room.
As you can see, Charlie does not approve.
And soon it'll be warm enough that you will get a bath.
Can't upgrade that. Yeah. I think she kind of wants one because I was kind of given the look the other day like, I thought you promised me a bath. I'm out of reach. Guess that's as far as it'll go. That's you outside, right? Okay. I was like, somebody's shaking everything. There we go. I've upgraded the workbenches so that they work for full repair. I'm going to flip that door around. I don't like the way it opens. That's... Wait. Shoot, that's the way it was opening. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is now one. I'm going to go through and put up a Yugluth portal. I'll just put it next to the garden. Because we're going to, it'll be a more regularly used until we finish off Yugluth. Since we're going to want to tame some Luxes and start breeding them up. And I don't know if, are there any mountains nearby?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think we even have a starred wolf either.
No.
I mean, we can do it with just a whole mess of Luxes if we go that route. The wolves are just convenient. Oh, crap, I don't remember how to spell it. So, there we go. Huh. Funny that. N doesn't work as M. Oh. I think it's also funny that Bone Mask and Yugluth are pretty close by. Y-A-G-L-U-T-H.
L-U-T-H.
Yeah. Look at the Y-A-G. There we go. We're going to copy that. I'll go back to 1.
Spence says, "Oh, Tom, Glory says you finally finished watching Escanaba in the Moonlight."
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'll get that out to you in a day or two. I keep forgetting.
Okay. Now, Tom, we can start running amok with everything around.
So I'm not sure that that's a good term.
I don't know, but it makes me think of amok.
I know.
Run Havoc, is that what we said? What did you name it? Well, Run Wild. We can now run wild. We've got a nice established home base that they shouldn't be able to destroy. This is not a challenge to the devs. That's the reason for the Kerful Warden. There, I'm just going to say it as it all mumbled and fumbled out of my mouth.
I couldn't find anything that specifically called that phrase out, but when I looked it up and found out that the word was coined in English by Captain Cook from a Malay word that means to perform a desperate charge, it sounds weirdly colonizing and probably racist.
Yeah.
And I felt uncomfortable.
Oh. Tom, would you like the first of the black axes? Actually, I guess we can make us both a black metal axe. Let me see. I might be able to get us both one.
Yeah, I definitely need an upgraded axe.
Yeah, it won't be fully upgraded, but it will be operational. It will cut.
Brian,
I'm sorry, sweetie. I couldn't help myself.
you know how much I do not like Forged in Fire.
I will desist.
And it's literally that one host and that one judge.
Yeah.
Oh, that one judge. I just keep wishing that it
I believe the one
would
host.
sort of snap and get him in a good and juicy place.
Strong feels about this whole thing. Sorry for bringing it up.
I do have very strong feels. I know people are surprised by that because, I'm renowned for not having strong feelings about anything.
Yeah. You're normally so blasé.
Yeah, not having strong feels is kind of like what I'm known.
Oh. Okay, Tom, I was in error. We had enough black metal to make one. It's not upgraded, but at least this way you can chop down any Yggdrasil wood you might find.
Yeah.
Yggdrasil?
Yggdrasil. I know, I say it wrong.
Yggdrasil?
Yggdrasil.
There are a couple, like, technically right ways to say it, and you didn't use any of them.
Yeah, this is like me in mass. Except for it's not as funny. He's just trying to get into that corner. You might have to get your stabby stick out.
I'm eventually going to do that. I just need to count eggs to see if I've got
Okay. Yeah.
how many eggs are left over, and do I have to leave any of the chickens alive?
It's a slaughtering.
It's just about a time.
The chicken yard will run red with the
Yes.
blood of the murder walkers.
Yep, I'm going to pretend that they all said something bad about Gimli, and I am going to go to town on all the chickens.
Oh, I also filled the extra bread flour is in the chest above the bread flour chest, the wheat chest, because the wheat chest got filled. Okay. Oh, here you go.
Huh.
There you go.
Running around the homestead, I somehow picked up a piece of silver.
Cool.
What would have dropped silver in our homestead?
Nothing.
Nothing.
And how did I get a single piece of silver?
I should say one of us probably dropped it.
So one of you just randomly threw a piece of silver on the ground.
I mean, not randomly through it. We just dropped it. You know, stuff happens.
I find your story highly dubious.
Well,
Probably trying to throw it on someone and forgot.
yeah. There you go.
That at least makes more sense
And just stuff happens.
than that codswallop Brian was trying to get me to accept.
I mean, it's just the simple answer is Brian does not remember.
Yeah. And I don't know where you are.
No, I don't know where it happened. I was checking to see if my
Oh,
inventory
yeah.
had enough space for
Yes,
the
I don't even know.
chicken slaughter, and
Tom, I'm doing a dumb.
for
Snipe.
some reason beyond my ken, there was silver in my inventory. A single solitary piece of silver.
So you just did a little evil.
Yeah, come get me. Walk into the spikes. I should stop messing with them, but it's too much fun. I don't think there's anything scary in that. Oh, no, yeah. We might be able to just charge the village carefully, of course, not to aggro the.
Shaman or the
No,
brute.
wait.
Those are the last words I'm going to hear in the zombie apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to.
Yeah, when I go, it's safe to charge in there and just attack the village. And then I thought I heard a berserker. I did hear one. Okay. A little scout. He just ran past you.
Come here, you little.
I hear the laughter of a bigger guy. Here comes another scout.
They've added an echo effect to the sound of dying chicken.
There he is, shaman. shoot just a bit outside. I think I hit the guy next to him.
Everybody
And
take
here
a
comes the
drink.
brute.
Oh,
And a
I don't know.
two-star.
I'm choosing to believe that he is quoting Ted
okay,
Lasso.
Tom, run.
Yeah, we can't charge that village.
Nope. There's a 2-star coming after us, and then the shaman, and yeah, it's just bad. That's brave of you. That's a 2-star. I shot the one in front of you. I slowed him down for you. Oh crap! He came right up behind you, Tom. You're.
I'm dead. I couldn't get out of the way fast enough.
Yeah. They swarmed that rock like it was nothing. I'm on fire. Burn, baby, burn. Ooh, spikes. Ooh, I hear him shouting behind me.
No, Spence, I should be writing, but I'm chatting instead.
I have a super bad feeling that I'm going to be accidentally writing again tonight.
I did lead them away from your body. There we go. Oh. I also led him up to the Mistlands. I think he got distracted. I don't care for some of these sounds I'm hearing. Okay, the path to your body, I believe, is clear. I'm standing next to it.
Okay. Let me make a quick run.
I'm not sure
Let's
what
see
they're
if I
doing or where
survive.
he's at.
Wait. Wrong one.
That's nice. He's a no-star, and I'm fully armed and operational. Plus, I left spike trap in the way.
All right, let me try that again from the other side.
The brute is down. I repeat, the brute is down.
Why is Portal 1 not connected?
Portal 1 isn't connected. It's Yogluth now. It's next to the
Oh.
farm.
Oh, okay. Let me go back.
There. I sharpened up some of the edges around the rock, so they shouldn't be able to run up it now.
So I don't know if we're about to head back to the problems we were having earlier, but all of the chickens now seem to be on an explosive timer.
Oh, no.
What?
I hit them, then they make a sound,
Oh, and then they
then
explode.
they pop.
Okay.
Oddly enough, it's just the chickens because that pig died quite nicely. So something's weird with the chickens.
So how shall I die now?
Could always go the way I ended up almost going. Nope. Yeah, he just ate me. 2-star, man. I did.
Ooh.
Tom, get out of there. He's 2-star. Don't destroy my stuff. I need that. That was my careful measurements.
Uh-huh.
I need to move my bed. Why am I way out here?
If only I had some arrows.
I don't think we ever
Oh,
really
no.
moved our spawn points from the starting homestead.
Nope, I didn't.
No, but there's a
I know
portal
I
right
never
next to the
did.
farmstead. I mean, to the
Oh,
to
I
from
forgot
there.
about that one.
Well, I keep hoping to build us bedrooms in the new castle, but I'm having trouble getting the castle finished because for some reason the second floor blocks aren't lining up with the first floor blocks. And I don't understand what's going on.
Oh, the stamina kicked in from the bread. I got a sugar high. This guy's boogieing.
Well, I got him
Yeah,
somewhat.
yeah. Tom, I'm sorry. I just got out of your way. I didn't realize you were.
Yeah.
I'm running for my stuff.
And Tom is now a tombstone.
Oh, no. He's pretty good at popping people.
I got him most of the way down.
There you go. Got all my stuff.
I mean, but seriously, those 2-stars really do.
They hit really hard. Like I had,
power.
yeah, I should have blocked his shot. I mean, the second time I was off of my timing, and he just thumped me. But I bet. I don't know. Let's see. I'm just gonna shoot him. Shoot him or burn him, or both.
Friend says I need to be drafting book 2 of my werewolf about smut series, but I thought to myself, I want to try a 10K day with this one and see if I can be a badass, and like killed my motivation for the project somehow.
He's down, Tom. Yay!
I think I know how.
Drafting. You've been avenged, Tom.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How?
Riley, they seek wisdom.
She says, what do I do and how do I fix?
But the lack of motivation? One, don't
Yeah.
schedule yourself for 10K days. Oh,
But
I know it's a little
schedule
bitchy to
yourself for
say that.
multiple 1K days. You see how many times you can do it.
Look, my advice is not what most people want to hear, and it's just you show up, you write, you know it's going to be crap, and you know it's going to be edited, and you just push through.
I say, really, the first draft is always you're making clay. You're literally just making clay to form later, but you have to have the clay first.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what it is. You just need it to hold its structure there while you work on the rest of it.
She says, I didn't schedule one. I just thought about scheduling one.
Yeah, that's a good way to kill motivation.
Yeah.
because and I'm laughing when I'm saying that, but it is really one of those things that we need to be very careful about because
Watch out, Tom. There's another one.
You always want to approach creativity with a "I'm feeling good. I wonder what I can do," not a "I'm going to do anything."
Because like this is where like Greek mythology really helps you, because muses are skittish but vicious, and the only time they're ever like dominant or domineering is when they sneak up on you, but. And that's really the trick is when inspiration comes, when flow is strong, tell everybody I'm sorry, you got to fend for yourself and ride that wave as long as it'll go. Just ride it all the way to shore. But you can't count on it. And sometimes you just got to punch that clock. I'm here. Here are my words. Check. Done. Moving on.
Oh, thank you, Peanut.
I mean, I have a awful example to use. It's truly probably not appropriate. And is growing up, every woman talking about how she wants her perfect guy to be built. And anyone who actually finds somebody they really like, they don't really match up that well. Bless you.
Why did you throw off my pillow?
She freaked out and took off.
But she did that before I sneezed.
She could
Spence, if it helps, I can be a sprinting buddy. We can jump in one of the voice chats, pull up a timer. We don't have to look for live streams or anything. Because I'm currently handwriting a draft.
Me too. But I'm cheating because Brian got me remarkable.
Yeah.
I don't have to type it up later.
I have pretty pens in a notebook.
Yeah, but there's nothing like the feeling of knowing I don't have to type this up later.
Yeah. Well, that is something for me to do at work this weekend because I plan on like taking my notebook with me, and typing up what I've handwritten on Google Docs, and then I'll have it. It's something I can do in between people visiting, and because I can't exactly bring my, well, I could, but I would get weird looks. Bring my ink bottles, and I don't want to risk breaking the glass pens, and it would just be a mess. So.
No, you're not allowed back up here until you bring me my pillow back. You stole my armrest pillow. You stole my armrest pillow. You need to go bring it back.
She's gonna look like, but I have no opposable thumbs. But I am so small.
You weren't too small to carry it off halfway across the room.
Yeah, she did. Oh, it is way over there. Amazing what feats they can accomplish when in a panic.
I did so many different things today. I really want to ride that momentum. So if anybody wants to join me with that. Spence says, I think once I start getting any words down, it'll start the flow. I'm so used to doing obsessive levels of outlining, and I'm on too time too tight a timeline this year to let me do that.
Well, I mean, as long as you follow the basic, like to me, and granted, I am a pantser at heart, so take this for what it's worth. But as long as you can slapdash out the events that are going to happen immediately after you put your pen down, so you have that when you start the next day, you're good. Like the biggest mistake you can make as a writer is writing to the end of your imagination, expecting it to show up when you get to the draft the next day. So always end when you know what the next event is going to be.
And say, I have found for me the magic recipe for between plotting and pantsing is that I need to know where the scene begins and I need to know what I'm writing to happen.
Yeah.
And I can make up everything in between and have fun. But I do need to know where that, because it's the, it's the same trick as teachers learn. How do you draw a straight line on a blackboard? Is you have to put both of your fingers up there of where you want to draw it to, and you will always connect them.
Be right back.
It's like, oh yeah, fuck that. I try and leave off in the middle of a sentence every writing session.
Thank you. Yeah, now you have to move because this pillow goes where you're sitting. You can come back now. No, I didn't get bitchy with the cat. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do stuff like that. I do get a bit salty, though. I can't find the Charlie's screen. I see Tom. I see a lot of blame Brian's. Oh, there it is.
I was gonna say it's down there.
We can switch back to Brian when he gets back, but
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have left myself in a prettier place.
I'm just kind of
That's okay. It's been long
right now.
enough to
Whenever I
figure
go
out how
near
to
the
switch everything.
buffalo, they do not like me. Are very offended by me.
Yeah, they might be able to get you some black marble for the stairs
Oh no.
if we get lucky.
Why am I hearing Brian has an idea?
Well, it's just like the wood. Unlocking some of those recipes. If we get lucky, we find some in the Mistlands right off the edge. There we go. I'm back. Whew. Okay. Back to the build.
All right, well, if you're going to do that, I'm going to make a taming spot. Up
Yeah.
here. How is there still people cackling?
Oh yeah, there was two of them sitting over here. I was about to take out the spikes and then over there, Tom, there should still be a workbench and there should still be wheat. I snuck around and put some wheat down. They may or may not be tamed.
No, they're not.
That is definitely you trying to get Tom killed. Why don't you just walk over to him? They're probably tame. That's just murder speak.
Don't mind me.
I
I'm
have
just
learned.
a harmless brush. Just a harmless shrub. There you go, Tom. I fed the Lux. I'm sneaking back away now. Yay, he's eating.
Yeah, that sounds like malicious intent.
Oh, he's got little hearts. Little hearts of joy. Okay, I'm going to get this measured out so I can start building up the wall. Because it'll be easier to tame them also if we have a high ground to hide from.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on now.
Giant stompy feet. Okay, 2. That's not going to do 4. Over 2.
Oh, so Glory found out that Shout Factory on YouTube is streaming Farscape 24/7.
I saw that the other day.
And so people are, so there's also an active conversation going on with commentary and stuff. And the funniest line I have seen someone say now, and yeah, I am just being mocking. It's back when TV shows weren't political.
Wait, Farscape?
Yeah, of all the shows, so like Farscape not political?
That's like when William Shatner said that Star Trek wasn't woke when he was in it.
Which, once again, I just believe that was his own ego. He just read scripts. I don't think he. I'm sorry, not the whole
William
script. He just
Shatner
read
is a
his part.
freaking Jew. He knew how woke it was at the time. It's just stuff he agreed with more, so it was okay. Don't believe even his BS. He knew what he was doing at the time. He was making political statements with that show, and he knew it knowingly. Hence, flubbing things, so they had to put in the kiss scene.
I do wish that it was a decent interviewer that he was talking to that would have then brought that up. It's like, my dude.
What do you call your kiss scene?
Right?
What do you think political means?
Like, first of all, hello, do you know who Harlan Ellison is? Do you not remember Sitting on the Edge of Forever? The one where you jumped through the giant space donut? You know, that thing that Discovery has completely confused me about for all time, because, like, is the giant space donut a TARDIS, or can it actually embody itself into a person? I don't understand. That whole weird Guardian of Forever plot makes no sense.
I know. I am so confused by all of it. It's just one of those, don't think about it too much.
That was just, all it was, to be honest, is them celebrating Harlan's dead, and we negotiated with his estate to get the rights back. All that was hey ho, Harlan Ellison is dead. Let's throw a weird little party.
Oh, something else I realized recently that the young people do not know about, and it's like, oh my god, how do I spread this word? And the hard part is I don't know where everyone's standing right now on what's his face, Robert Heinlein.
Oh, I don't know, because he's weird. He's weird that people get that it was irony, or they think he was completely serious, and it just keeps going back and forth and back and forth.
But it's like, so all the young people, because of economics, are going, and just it's the new crowd. They're young, are going, hey, polyamory, yeah, that could work. And none of them have a clue about Lazarus Long.
Yeah.
Or that there's an entire book series about how to make functional polyamory and what you do with it in a in a society that doesn't necessarily want you to be. It's like this has all been talked about and discussed. Like, I mean, I would not suggest the young first try Stranger in Strange Land. That is a tough read in need of an editor.
Yeah.
But the Lazarus Long stuff is more of just welcome to functional polyamory, where everyone has your best interest at heart, even if you don't want them to be.
You're not wrong.
Okay, Charlie, were you around when I figured out one of the little tricks about taming was they can't see you through the metalworks?
Oh, no.
And they will only tame so much while you are around, and then they will stop taming. And the quickest way to fix that is to just go through a portal and come back, and it'll allow you to start taming more. So if you, yeah, otherwise it takes for frickin' ever.
It does make sense that they can't see you through metalwork and the metalworks, and I feel weird that I hadn't thought about that.
You know, that way you can see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everything else,
quite clever.
Metalwork is a solid wall.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about when I said making a taming structure.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. They've changed something in the Matrix, and I'm not happy about it. I found a moment where you just need to stand for a minute and see if everything falls down around you.
I see that as the Emperor's New Groove moment for that waterfall.
Okay, so that is going to hold. Huh. That really shouldn't have made a difference.
Okay.
I mean, it's still evil, angry red in there. But...
8 and 6. Okay.
Yeah, I thought, Charlie, you would appreciate the Farscape, not political.
Yeah.
I have to say, it holds up surprisingly well over time. And since it was mostly practical, like, it all looks good still.
I was trying to figure out, like, is there such a thing as an apolitical sci-fi show?
No, because the whole point of sci-fi is to discuss philosophy. And philosophy will always innately be political.
Yeah, because I keep, like, going to, like, various, like, children's shows, and even there, like, no.
The only reason it's not political is because you're either too close to it or you think it's already fine and you don't understand why anyone would have an argument against it. You don't realize it's political to some people.
Look, cat. I am about a trampoline.
I mean, it's just like, oh, Warhammer's not political. Oh, there's so much political about Warhammer.
Yeah, Warhammer's. Oh,
If you know British politics, you know just how political it is.
you're not wrong. I do think that that's why there are those that think that, like, even like Doctor Who and stuff aren't political because they don't know British politics.
Yeah.
Nope, this is not a thing.
Because that is a very British show with very British politics.
Now, hopefully, I will not get trampled.
The question is,
The dangers of taming a Lux.
that moment where you're like, did I forget to put those blocks in, or did they collapse?
Yeah.
Well, every time I tried to put this part of the roof in, it collapsed. So I think I've got it buttressed right, but when I ran back up here, there were a couple of bricks missing. Do you just need attention?
I think so. It's very weird
Do you
because
just need attention?
she's normally not like a
There.
needy in that way.
Do my tokens, little pets, count?
Well, I just had a real dumb moment.
You feed yourself to a Lux.
No, but the hammer broke. And I forgot that, even a basic workbench will fix it. So I left the structure. So now but I can't get back into the structure till I put in a ladder. So now I got to go back up. I got to go to the other one. I forget how things work.
There we go. I have the east and west posted. It turns out we're splitting this village because it was halfway into the village where we needed to be for the battle wall. Here we go.
Spence said, I think I'm going to dip, sit with my notebook in the living room and make some notes, maybe fill out a beat sheet so I have a roadmap.
Beat sheets are good for that.
Can't beat a sheet.
Have a good night. I mean, technically, you kind of have to always beat the sheet because if you get defeated by the sheet, like, that's just sad.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, that was really bad, especially for you.
Oh, yeah.
There are times when I wonder if Brian somehow has had his brain censored by the good place. And, like, if we could figure out what all the word substitutions were, this stuff would make a lot more sense.
So should we try to tame this other Lux? Should I see about bringing him over?
You can do whatever you want.
I can
I'm
bring him
staying
over. I'll lure him. Angry Lux. Angry Lux. Chase me, Angry Lux. There he is. Got him out of the tarn into the open ground. Tom, how am I going to lose the Angry Lux?
You did this to yourself.
That was past Brian's problem.
Yeah. How strong is your...
Nope. You
Try
got,
and get it.
you got yourself into this problem. You need to get yourself out.
Ooh, cloudberries, okay.
And here, we're going to switch back over and watch you do it.
Oh no, I wanted that back.
The way you were... Imagine the cloudberries. I could hear the dog from up. Squirrel!
He's eating from the one patch that I snuck up and threw down. Oh, he heard me. Sneaking away, sneaking away. Sneaking away faster.
I feel like that is my most unpopular opinion. Up is the only Pixar movie I hate. Not saying it's a bad movie. I just absolutely hate that movie.
Tom, I lured the one over to you. He's trying to get to you. Oh, yeah, he found your build.
Well, thankfully, if I close the door, it can't see me. And chewing doesn't do any damage, just the stomp.
Nice. Well, if he stomps enough, he'll bust up the rock and fall down. Okay, let me just see what the other ones are up to. He is somewhat tamed. Oh, yeah, that Lux isn't going to survive very long. He's being destroyed by a foul, ever so foul blob monster. Ping. What, two of them? Or one? I don't know. I'm just looking at it now going, Lux meat pie. We can just wash all the tar off of it. It's still
Just a little wet, just a little wet. Still good, still good.
Still good. And he can kill the tar for me, which is great. Because he's still alive. And I go flying.
I might have to sign out of the game in a minute.
Okay. I'm not sure where he's running off to. He got mad at me, bumped me, and then took off. Come back. I want to set you on fire. Boogie, boogie, boogie. There you go. Burn, baby, burn. Lux Inferno. Oh, he's trying to get at other stuff. That's unacceptable, you. Where are you going? I'm right here. Don't run into the mislings. Ah, crap. My meat's getting away. Get back here, meat.
Our meat is getting away.
What is it?
Back your meat.
Yes. I have objectified the Lux. In this case, he was food. What? I'm excited for some Lux meat pies. What can I say?
Ooh, I want a shepherd's pie.
Oh. I could do that with the bison. That bison to eat. Does it have to be no onion, or can it be no onion?
Why would it be no onion?
No,
Cat's not here.
I'll save it for Sunday. Well, I was thinking like tomorrow.
Oh.
I like the idea so much, I was like ready to go make that happen tomorrow. Oh, darn, I fell off.
Well, we have one arm of roof going all the way to the end on one side.
Yay! Yay for the one-armed roof monster.
I'm going to have to poke holes in it to make windows, but I died.
And now it's been christened.
I don't even understand that. I took a ladder.
To the face?
No, I walked down the ladder and it killed me.
To the face. Oh,
I
gosh.
died on a ladder. I don't know how I died on a ladder.
You had a 7 yet inevitable, betrayal with the ladder. I don't know. That is weird.
Gravity? Gravity betrayed. It was a quantum entanglement that unraveled, snapping you in half and dumping your body.
Go to my screen real quick, just so I can show you what I'm talking about. I literally walked down this ladder and died.
Okay,
from there to there.
Leave the tombstone. That's kind of awesome. Just want to leave this tombstone?
From
Put
there
some
to there.
rocks in there.
That little step killed me.
You want me to put some rocks in it? Because I think if you mess with it, it's going to pop. If I don't put some rocks in it, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because unless you had rocks already in there. But if I put rocks in it, you should be able to take your stuff and leave the rocks.
I'm just saying, I was going down this ladder. Boop, 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 plop, dead. That last step. And what's really weird is because was building, I was eating food. So I had at least the full, little health. How did that kill me?
So I'm going to go back with this quantum entanglement theory and the base was raided in a parallel universe, and you had been stabbed and fell dead there, and you got quantumly entangled with the
'Cause it's
other
like every
universe.
time I just hop down the steps, like I'm landing on my tombstone. Like I that little hop, it doesn't even cause
Oh,
damage.
there's the wheelbarrow. I was like, where'd the
That
wheelbarrow
little hop
go?
doesn't even cause damage.
Yeah, I don't know. My wheelbarrow got moved.
I don't understand what just happened.
Hey, piggy pig. There you are. Oh, you're upstairs. Upstairs.
Yes, I'm working on the roof. That's why none of the ladders touch the ground. I don't want any pigs, chickens, or wolves on our actual roof. Here, just throw my stuff on me.
Oh, okay.
I'm standing right in front of you.
Uh,
Well, that way I don't accidentally get rid of it. Just put rocks in there and throw my stuff on me.
well, I have other junk in my inventory, but I will
No,
grab
just throw it on me.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying now.
I'm standing right in front of you. Just throw it.
Yeah. Pick it up, throw it. It lands on you.
Yeah.
Done. Done and done. Okay. There. Put that stack together. That was all weird and shiny. There you go.
That was everything?
That was everything.
Okay.
It just has rocks. Rocks. You should put your...
You have my dress.
What? Okay, let me go back. Maybe it wasn't everything.
I mean, if that is not something one spouse says to
No,
another.
you have my hat. You have my hat.
No. There's nothing in there. And there is no hat on me.
Okay.
What hat did you have? Your light hat? I threw it on you.
No, I had the cap that goes with this.
Oh. It's empty. I mean, other than the 4 stacks of rocks I put in it.
That's fine. That's fine. I just don't know how that little pump killed me.
That'll be fair.
Look, it look like it goes all the way down. Whee!
That's cool.
What I've decided is I'm going to build the roof outside in.
Okay.
So I'm going to go around and do basically the towers and the in-betweens all the way around.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fill in the middle.
Oh, excellent.
Because this right here was made by the devil, and I don't like it. And
I'm sorry.
well, when I do the circle around the tower, it doesn't. The blocks won't line up.
Yeah, I must have done something. That's why I said I'm sorry, because I'm just assuming that it was my fault.
I don't know what's going on there.
I did things.
But
Whoa, this card's moved too. Woofers, what are you doing? Okay.
But I'm gonna have to sign out because my shoulder is acting up so bad.
I'm sorry. I understand that.
Yeah, unfortunately, you do too. You do.
Yeah, I feel your pain. Unfortunately, literally. Hey, we got 22 Luxmate now. Let's be pie.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I need to remind you, like I did with Brian, that quote is technically about cannibals.
Okay, Charlie, I hate to tell you this. I am fine with that. There are definitely days I have looked at my thigh and gone, that would make a mighty fine ham.
I
I
can
am
feel that.
okay with that. Hey, we got a tamed Lux.
Woohoo! Oh, I can't wait till we get a second one. And then we got the cute little baby Lexus
The
running
cute little
around.
baby Lexus. I love the cute little baby
Lexus.
Lexus.
I mean, really, where are those plushies?
Right.
Charlie, I'm leaving an iron axe in the box, so if you don't have one yet, you can in the weapons box.
Speaking
There's
of
an
plushies,
upgrade.
did you hear Emotional Support Demon is going to be a permanent thing?
I did not.
Yeah. I think sometime this month, either sometime this month or March, Click said that it was going to come back for good.
Like, I'm not mad at the idea. It just does take away from the whole idea of the exclusivity. Like, it makes me feel a little like, I don't know.
Maybe another version.
Well, they had the limited
Or
edition glow in the dark one, which I'm very disappointed that I missed out on.
Yeah, because they should have the original, and then they should have some kind of other redesigned, slightly different. This way than those that were in on the original.
I'm just saying the whole idea of when they were first pushing the makeshift ones is get them now, they're never coming back.
Yeah.
And then
they came back the very next day.
But they did. But he did do a change between the two.
Okay.
So
yeah, if he did
they were
change between them,
technically
that's at
different.
least.
Yeah, he did glow in the dark
works.
ones.
And as long as the permanent one is slightly different. It's one of those things. I don't begrudge people the ability to pick one up or anything like that. It's more, I feel like they are after the fact making themselves into liars.
Yeah, the specialness of the original is less special.
I still laugh at when I took mine to Ren Fair. And Veronica was like, "Isn't your character supposed to be a cleric?" And she has a demon familiar, and I'm like, "Yeah, he's emotional support demon. What's wrong with that?"
I mean, it's not like it's trying to corrupt anyone.
It's trying to make people feel better.
Clerics need emotional support
awesome.
more than anyone else.
Amen.
Sure, my dad would agree. There were days.
That's 8. Oh, okay. Herm.
Oh, my shoulder just popped. Maybe that fixed it.
A good kind of pop or a more pain kind of pop?
I've gotten to a place in my life where my shoulder is more messed up than my knee.
Ooh.
That's why I had to quit playing the game because holding my arm. I wasn't even holding my arm. It's on an armrest. I don't know.
Whatever you were doing was causing the ouch.
Well, exacerbating
Or
it
adding
at
to
the
the
very
ouch.
least. Yeah.
I think I learned where Peanut picked up, like, wedging herself in between me and Joe when we try and show any affection toward each other. Thinking Bluey.
Oh yeah,
Saw an
yeah. I did think
episode
about that. You're
today
right.
where Bluey and her sister, like, try and, like, keep mom and dad from giving each other smoochie, what do they call it? Smoochy kisses. And she's like, no!
Not the smoochies.
So, Joe and I, being the instigators that we tend to be, we just do it more.
What,
I
Joe a
mean,
troublemaker? No.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to say it for glory that man knows what he's doing. And you know what I'm talking about. Boy.
I have no place to speak. I'm here. You saw in the Founders Lounge the stuff I've been posting.
Ow. Oh, my shoulder popped again.
Who's laughing and where are you?
I have to say, I am rather surprised at the warm reception that post I did about Shadow's getting.
Ooh,
Posting a what?
The post I did today over at Project Shadow, I wish you could sort by number of likes because I have a feeling it may be my most liked.
kind of half.
Post I've done. Yeah, I don't see any way to sort or even see the stats for that. Which is fine. That's just one other thing to get obsessed about, but it's just, it feels like it's gotten a lot more likes.
Give me my validation, Instagram. Stop withholding.
No, over at Substack.
Oh, Substack. Come on, you should know better.
I have found my new essay writing voice. It's called Frustrated and Tired. Angry is so passe. What are you building?
Building the places, the platforms, building the wall for the Battle of Yuggoth. And,
If we do it right, it won't be a battle.
yeah, but you got to pen in the Luxes or else they don't work. They're too obstinate and wandery.
Just because you're too lazy to get us a 2-star wolf so we can get ourselves an army,
Oh,
nice little carpet of doom.
freaking Carpet of Doom is hilarious, but 2-star wolves are harder to get nowadays. They did something, and so
That sounds like an excuse.
they don't spawn as much. They used to
That's
spawn a lot more.
That sounds like an excuse.
Mountains went soft.
That sounds like an excuse.
Now I'm being provocative and challenging.
No, you're not.
They went soft with the mountains.
You're trying to start beef with a biome.
Yes.
And
You know what that can lead to.
Like that stopped Brian before.
Why do you have to be right?
what does that look? Stomping. And I'm hoping it's not the tamed
So
one
I went on
because
my game last night. I was trying to
it could be
get
in danger. You went on your game last night?
to take on Bone Mass last night on my game, and my lag was so bad. I did
Sorry.
get him down to like
How
half
bad
health,
was it?
but then it stalled out, and next thing I knew, I was a tombstone. And I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Sounds about right.
Did you get the Fist of Bone Mass? Because his clobbering hand does clobber very well.
I don't know what happened. The game froze, and then I was a tombstone. So I don't know. It could have been him. It could have been a skeleton. It could have been a blob. It could have been anything.
Skeleton blob. Okay. I need to go get a saddle.
It could have been a skeleton blob.
What fresh horror is this?
Skeleton blob, skeleton blob.
See, you're making like light of it, Brian. They have those in V Rising.
They do. They're
I am not.
they're nasty.
I do not approve.
I tried relaxing. The bone mass was not trying to wick the moisture off of my body.
You got a weird relationship with bone mass.
Bone mass is in V Rising. They're a weird monster thing that you run into, and they eat you, and then they spit you back out.
I'm just thinking of the bone sucker.
Yeah. I was actually making a Lower Decks reference.
Oh, lower decks. Why
Yes.
do I love thee? Let me count the ways.
When he gets eaten by that spider cow thing, and he's supposed to relax because it's just wicking the moisture off of him.
Oh yeah.
My bones!
Boiler in the spider cow.
My bones hurt. Good times. Good times. Oh, boins. Oh, that's what I was going to make the saddle. It's about to run off again. What do we need? No, I'm going to block metal for that. Ooh, just enough. Woo-hoo. We can make one. Eh.
We're so talkative, so I just put music on.
Yeah,
For
I know. I was like,
I thought that was
we end it
wise.
soon because like
Yeah.
I'm also starting to go down.
How about in 9 minutes? Because that'll be top of the hour.
Woohoo! My writing skill has gone up. Ride, Luxie, ride. And park.
I mean, since they don't count hopping a ride on various creatures as riding.
Yeah, I know they should, because that's more skill than putting a saddle and auto climbing on top. Now, where did the other Lux go?
Just doing it bareback.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of destruction. Oh, good, he's still there. I think they both tamed. They both tamed, Tom.
Oh wow.
We have 2 tamed Luxes. Yay! One's slightly damaged.
We now got 2 little, forts around Yogolith.
Yeah. I'm moving the Luxes up here and I'm going to start filling in the wall. But at least these 2 can feed and start with the baby Luxes. The Luxification. What should we name them?
I have no idea.
Tweedle and D.
Which one? I mean, what?
Tweedle and D.
Oh, better. Spell it.
TWEEDLE.
Okay. Tweedle D. Okay. Too many clicks.
Okay.
You usually don't get to watch me build these things.
No.
Usually you just come in and you're like, okay, this is a thing, and then it happens and it's done, and then you run away.
No, I told it to play silver, and
Oh.
instead it played the last couple seconds of orange again.
Look at this little guy. Oh, he's so cute. Up. Up
Give me that baby,
falling. Go over here.
You ever look at a doll or something and go, how are you simultaneously so obscene and so cute at the same time? And then you look at its tag and you go, oh, you're French.
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, that's about right. Okay. One. Two.
Yeah, I think we had a fun time tonight. We died a couple times. Raina have mentioned me multiple times. We built a few things. We got some Luxes now.
Luxus.
As we are now 3 minutes away from going off into the darkness, just want to say, if anybody wants to keep up with everything going on with me, head over to projectshadow.com. I'm actually posting again. Got another post scheduled for Monday where the project that I've been working on, I'm going to share more details about it. What it actually is, what it's going to be, and why in the world I'm doing it. Does anybody else have anything that they would like to say?
No.
Chapter 5, I think, of Adventures of Sarah is up on Ream, but you can read the whole thing on World Anvil, because I did that today.
I have quite a few books over on World Anvil, including one that is exclusively over there, because I forgot that I put it up there to share with somebody to read and made it public.
Yeah.
So,
Secrets.
yeah, there's a secret unreleased, technically unpublished book of mine over there. Oh, so have fun with that.
Get it now.
Get it now before it's all gone. Alrighty. Thank you all for being here. It's been a lot of fun. I keep saying to myself that I want to start streaming again, but I'm currently working on a paid project that is eating up most of my time because I really wanted to be trying to do a stream maybe tomorrow, but I'm booked all day, so that will not be happening. But yeah, if anybody is going to be in the Cape Cod area at the end of March, I'm going to be doing a retreat out there. We're going to be talking about druidry and all that kind of fun stuff, how to actually connect to the spirits of the land and actually have a connection with the place that you live. It's a fun little thing. We're going to also be talking about journaling and stuff to go along with that because, well, the two go kind of hand in hand. Until next time, have the fun, y'all.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.